Welcome back with me Axel and this gameplay for Hawk, and we are going to evolve another plane into triple S class for today. So let's get started, and this time I'm going to have Avenger as the next plane to evolve. And here goes. For the other robot setup, I'm going to switch into Kraken or probably Beetle, and the second one I'm going to have Risk. Alright, it stays the same, and I'm going to have this Avenger before the SSS evolution to have it tested first, so the comparison between the SS and SSS. And for the stage, I'm going to have 187, so it's quite a bit different than the previous ones that I've demoed on the video. And now we are going to see whether this SS Avenger would be able to demolish the stage very easily or not. In terms of the power, as you can see against the normal planes, it's not really that bad, but we can assume that probably SSS should be strong enough as the increase in the power on our stats. Alright, so I'm going to have Risk to help me out. Nice. So against this laser, I'm going to summon the overdrive. Just use these bombs, summon the pirate allies into our hands. So let's get to this. And Bill as well. That eliminates the entire thing on the screen. The boss, here comes, so we can compare between the boss and the normal enemies, planes, anything like that. Alright, against this digit, what will you do for this Avenger? Will you be able to defeat this boss easily? Right, the damage is not really that high. How about the overdrive? I'm going to test the overdrive against digit first form. Not that good and not that bad either, so it's not really that spectacular overdrives. How about Risk? At least cleaning up a bit of the rockets. And Beetle, not bad at all. Beetle does quite a damage. Right, the next is against all of these bombs. So the boss is planting the bomb on the sky. I stand still. Alright, I don't have the SSS shield, so it's kind of like I need to be very careful on this. The bomb explodes in time. And the next is to have Risk to protect me out. Alright, here goes. Against all of these bullets. Right, Risk. My goodness, the Bill just missed out an attack. The boss goes invincible. Alright, great. Next is the laser. As for all of this laser, I'm trying to dodge. Right, next I'm going to hide over here until laser are gone. Nice. Now the last form for this boss, using Beetle. Actually Beetle is quite good, but actually the bullets are kind of scattered up. So against the normal enemies, you have to aim very carefully. You have to move actually between left and right, otherwise it will hit only half of the screen, not the entire screen like what it's supposed to do. And the next is trying to evolve this plane into triple S class as I've promised. Right, here goes. I'm going to evolve as the increase in the stats and other perks. Perks are not going to increase, but we got this special shield, deflector shield, that's going to be very helpful for this Avenger, hopefully. Now let's go and upgrade, like 10 upgrades like usual. Alright, here goes, completed this 150 SSS Avenger, and let's put this into test. Each stage and should be the same as the previous one, that's for the comparison. Alright, we got this SSS Avenger, should be good enough. We have the extra shield for our protection. How about the damage? Doesn't seem to be increasing that much at 150. How about at maximum level? We should be comparing that as well. Alright, summoning Risk. Be careful of the invincible plane. They are popping up and disappear at once, and it's kind of like you have to be very careful, otherwise you'll get bumped into them and KO'd. Game over. Alright, how about this? Look at the Bill attack pattern. It's kind of like a little Oh my goodness, I just realized that beetle attack pattern is changing a bit. As you can see that previously it's kind of scattered up and doesn't hit the target at the front. Alright, let's test this out at the boss, whether that will stay the same about the attack pattern. Alright, the boss is ready. Here it goes. It's ready. Alright, I kind of find like the attack pattern of Bill is kind of affected by this SSS class. As you can see, the Bill attack pattern is kind of scattered up. It hits only the middle target, while the rest on the sides of the rockets doesn't hit anything. Alright, how about this? The statues. We have the boss coming right here. The hands of the boss. Let's attack with just this Bill. Kinda targeting right. Alright, more or less, but kinda sometimes the attack is kinda scattered up. It's kinda in a mess. How about this? The rest of the laser. Oh my goodness, I need to defend myself and kinda like dodging sometimes. The overdrive time. Will overdrive eliminate the boss? It's still weak. It doesn't even provide any of the decent damage. And still build. Well, probably you should go closer a bit for using up the build efficiently. Nice. We got the boss down. Victory on this. So how about the next? We should like alright, I got this. For the next stage, we are going to test on how about the old stage, or still staying the 180 something, 186. If the stage is too difficult for you, invite your friend and beat it together. Nice. Alright, we should do this. Destroy 94 targets. Protect mission. Will Avenger have difficulties in the protect kind of missions? We just use this build. Great. So far so good. Incoming planes and other risks. Oh, we have the robots. Alright, great. Incoming planes. More of the bullets. And here goes. Receiving the bullets, the damage from the plane. Still safe. The red planes kinda have to defeat that one. My goodness, this is unbearable. We need to protect ourselves. So Avenger has the difficulty in terms of cleaning up the planes for protect missions, so it's kind of like disappointing a bit. Alright, cleaning up the planes can clear up the rest of those barricades. Alright, the attack pattern of Bill, as you can see, it kinda changing a lot. Well, I kinda noticed that it's not really the same. Well, will SSS plane affecting all of those robot attack pattern is kinda strange. And this is my first time finding this out. Alright, victory on that one. Alright, several more stages. We are going against this Avenger stages. Test 167 against a boss and several kinds of normal planes. Get ready. Destroy some of these targets. Great. Alright, I'm still using the build as our experiments for today. So for all of these Avengers attack doesn't really doing good damage against all of these normal planes. My goodness, why it's so hard to kill even the smallest plane? Alright, Avenger. I'm not really recommending this plane to be SSS. At least for now, I see like it's kind of like disappointing on the attack, and the attack pattern of the robot build has changed and doesn't even kill the entire screen. That's kind of like very disappointing. How about this boss against Digit? Alright, we received the shower from the boss. Shower of projectiles. Nice. Kinda able to control the beetle. Now incoming attack. Right, and more of this. Don't get hit by laser. Oh my goodness, it's kinda like getting narrow. Less space to escape. More of these rockets, they are so deadly, so be careful when you have to clean up them. If you have like clean up projectiles robot, go and clean up them before they even touch you. Right, this one is the most dangerous overall. It's kind of like one hit KO you on the stage 190. How about this 167? I'm not going to try that. Let's go for this, the overdrive. Finally clean up some of the projectiles. Let's go with Beetle. And great. Nice, we got the drops, coins, and as well the airdrops. For the next victory. Finally, an equipment level 6. I wish that I could get like level 7 equipment. Next is to switch to other robot. I'm going to have Trident and Honeybee or not. We have Menace, Trident and Menace. I'm going to pair with the standard robot, or at least a bit more powerful than the previous one. 167, no, 164. We have another boss, and this kind is this boss is Badger, as far as I could remember. Destroy 30 targets. We have more planes. Alright, I'm getting silenced. What is the best way to clean up this? Alright, getting hit. No other way. Alright, it seems like Trident is not really a good idea on this stage. Clean up with Menace. Alright, waiting for the charge of the robots. Alright, trying to clean up some of this mess. All of these normal planes. Boss Badger, here goes on the right side. Cleaning up the projectiles coming from the boss by Menace. Alright, incoming laser. Just be careful, incoming cannon that shoots laser. Like this. And I'm going to counter with Trident. When is that time? But this is the right time. Alright, got hit once by laser. Finally, all of the right sides of the boss are down. Right, one more to go. Come on, yes, finally. Just left the left part. Now are we going to shoot down the left ones? I'm going to wait for them to retreat at least. Alright, dispose all of them on the left. Menace, yes, they are getting disposed. Now it's time to face the real boss. I'm getting silenced again, it's not really fair. Alright, at least the SSS shield helped me a bit on this kind of boss. Right, is it really recommended to get SSS shield? One day you should get SSS class for any kind of planes. So at least for now it's not really that recommended when you have other planes. But for later when you have nothing else to do, well, yes, at least you should as this plane. Victory. So should test like another experiment for this Rage plane. Avenger is one of the most powerful Rage God planes, so why not testing this in terms of Rage? Rage is, according to explanation, is when you receive the damage, your plane becomes more powerful or raged. So when is that going to happen? Why not testing this on while receiving all of the damage? We have the SSS shield. That's kind of like a little bit more difficult to receive damage. But why not testing this out? Destroy 140 targets. We have lots of enemies to try on this screen. Right, I got the damage. Is this plane getting any stronger? Right, let's see about this. The normal attack for this plane. Right, we have received incoming damage. More of this. Right, at least the 4 ability getting triggered a lot. Finally. Where is the Rage? Did you see the Rage? Right, I see a little bit of the damage increase. Is that the increase in the damage? Let me destroy and make this. I think I should receive much more damage, making this plane a little bit more to like 30% of the health. Alright, let's see about this. We got a quite amount of damage received, so that's kind of like critical health. I'm going to use the robot. Of course, robot will be like one hit kill in terms of all of this. How about the normal attack? Doesn't seem to improve. Well, I was wrong about that. Well, at some points it seems like it's improving, but at some points I don't see, like against like the laser one, the one that shoots laser, it's kind of still difficult to kill all of them. Alright, finally, I guess that's all about the experiments of Avenger. Probably you should leave the comments down below whether you have something about the Rage or Avenger experiments or something like that. But at least that's all of my gameplay for today, and thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave thumbs up as always, and goodbye. As on the screen, definitely not a screen killer, but at least it can hold you like a few of the enemies back. So we are getting this. Alright, the ability of Brave just getting activated. That's great. And not great, it can really destroy all of these red objects. It's kind of like disappointing a bit. It's kind of weak on all of these red objects. As you can see that Raid has trouble of defeating all of these normal enemies. Even that one that flying around,